Have you ever wanted to ride a 50-year-old locomotive-hauled train in regular service? If you have, Germany has got you covered. Certain Regio and Regional Express routes in the Rhein-Ruhr region now have 50 or even 60-year-old heritage trains operating on them. In this video, we'll cover the actual trains that are operating on them, why these ancient trains are running, and what the future holds for them. Before we start, please consider subscribing to the channel and liking this video. Let's start with some context. Recently, the German rail system has suffered consistently severe delays, down to 6 reasons that Deutsche Bahn have outlined in their 2024 annual report. These reasons are poor condition of infrastructure, construction taking place, high traffic density, lack of personnel, events out of their control, and the system's lack of robustness. This has caused more trains than ever to be late or even cancelled. This has led to frequent travellers now seeing the funny side of near guaranteed delays when taking long distance services. In all seriousness, taking a long distance train with DB is now a roulette. For example, when travelling from Cologne to Frankfurt Airport on Saturday, the ICE train 1 hour before mine arrived at the scheduled time of the train 1 hour later. Oh, and my scheduled train was nowhere to be seen. If you have a flight to make at Frankfurt, this could be problematic. But how does this constant disruption lead to 1960s trains being introduced on regional routes? Well, the root of the problem is quite complicated. German individual states have the option to outsource the operation of regional and regional express services to private operators, such as National Express or Eurobahn. The companies provide the rolling stock and train crew for the operation of the service, and the local transport provider Verkehrsverbund Rhein-Ruhr, or VRR, awards contracts to bidders for the service. These private operators had a shortage of train crew and modern rolling stock to operate the timetable, so they replaced some services with rail replacement buses. However, buses are slower than trains and often less reliable, so passengers avoided the services operated by buses, causing the buses to be empty and the remaining trains to be overcrowded. This made them realise that rail replacement buses are never a suitable long-term solution, so they looked to hire trains and train crew from train hire companies. These companies normally operate trains on special charter trains, like rail tours or tourist excursion trains, using older equipment, so most of the trains that the operators received were at least 50 years old. The train hire companies used were Train Charter Services BV and Train Rental GmbH, who provide the locomotives, coaching stock, and all crew needed to run the service. These trains follow the same timekeeping as the regular services, just with different stock, so for the average passenger it is an improvement over a rail replacement bus. These trains will continue operation on these routes until regular stock and enough train crew are available to operate a normal service reliably. The 3 routes that currently see operation with heritage stock are all privately contracted services, and they are the RE13 Maas-Wupper Express, operated by Eurobahn, the RB37 Nears-Earthbahn, operated fully by Train Rental, and the RE11 Rhein-Helweg Express, operated by National Express. RE13 operates between Venlo in the Netherlands and Wuppertal in Germany, with trains reversing en route at Mönchengladbach. From April 2025, 2 pushball sets of 4 BNRZ coaches have operated on this route, using DB Class 111 and Class 101 locomotives. During the daytime, both sets operate 1 train per 2 hours on the full length of the line from Wuppertal to Venlo. During the evenings, only one of the sets operates as a shuttle between Mönchengladbach and Venlo. This will be the case until the 15th of September. From then, a 3rd hired train will be introduced on the RE13, and service will be extended from Wuppertal to Hamm. The old trains will operate 2 services per day, to and from Hamm to Venlo, and then 1 train per 2 hours between Mönchengladbach and Venlo. This new timetable is in place until the 13th of December 2025, and I am unsure if they will continue to operate into 2026. But the up-to-date RE13 timetables can be found on the Eurobahn website. Next is RB37, which is a shorter route that operates a shuttle service between Neuss and Krefeld, with 1 train per hour during weekday daytimes only. This is a shorter route and it is entirely operated by Train Rental, using a 4-car BNRZ push-pull set with a DB Class 110 or 111 locomotive, although there was an occasion where a Taurus operated the service. Tri owns the contract to this route's operation until December 2027, so these trains will be sticking around for a while. The last service that I rode was RE11, which operates between Dusseldorf and Oberhausen currently. National Express usually uses double-deck Siemens RRX multiple units for the route. However, due to crew shortages, they have scaled back the timetable on the route, which now includes a BNRZ coaching stock set and an old locomotive hired from Tri again. This set operates one express train per 2 hours between Dusseldorf and Oberhausen. For this route, I can't find an up-to-date timetable, so I don't know how long these will be staying for. For passengers, having a train rather than a rail replacement bus is obviously better, even if it's an old train. But for train enthusiasts, it's an ideal world, as being able to ride on trains hauled by 1950s and 1960s locomotives is a unique experience, especially in regular service. The coaches are also great. They have windows that open wide, giving you a good view of the locomotive. They also have revolving folding slam doors, which are a bit of a throwback, even if they do feel like they're about to take your hand off sometimes. Unfortunately, I'm not telepathic, so I don't know about Eurobahn and National Express's train crew situation currently, so I'm not sure how long these old trains will stay in service on the RE11 and RE13 routes. But the old trains will apparently stay on the RB37 until 2027, when Tri loses the contract. I must also add, I don't know everything about German trains, so I could be wrong about some stuff, but I've tried to be as accurate as possible for this video. If you're looking for old traction in Germany, then look no further than North Rhineland. Plus with the Deutschland ticket, you can have unlimited travel on Regio, Regional Express, and all urban transport modes anywhere in Germany for just €58 per month, making travel very simple. Thanks for watching today's video. If you enjoy German content, leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And if you know of anything else interesting and worth making a video about in Germany, let me know in the comments section.